Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, F.L.A.S.H Sports and Media Holdings just filed an 8K detailing a delisting notice, and this is a big one that could shake things up. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company is facing a serious threat of being kicked off the Nasdaq exchange, and the reason behind it is a bit technical but has real consequences for investors. So what exactly is going on here? F.L.A.S.H Sports and Media Holdings Incorporated, or F.L.A.S.H as we'll call them, received a letter from Nasdaq. This letter is basically a warning that their stock could be suspended and delisted. Trading is expected to be suspended at the opening of business on the 26th of August 2026. Now, the reason for this is tied to a business combination they completed back in February of 2025. Nasdaq looked at this deal and said it was a change of control under their rules. Normally when something like this happens, the company has to go through a specific process to reapply for listing on Nasdaq. This involves submitting an initial listing application. F.L.A.S.H was supposed to finish this application process before they finalized certain stock conversions. It seems like the timing here is the big issue. Nasdaq staff determined that F.L.A.S.H did not complete this initial listing application process before they went ahead and converted a significant chunk of their series, B convertible non-voting preferred stock. This conversion resulted in over 53 million new shares of common stock hitting the market because this application wasn't done on time. Nasdaq feels the company's securities are now subject to immediate suspension, but it is not a done deal yet. F.L.A.S.H plans to fight this. They are going to ask for a hearing with the Nasdaq hearings panel, hoping to get reinstated on the exchange. They have until the 26th of August 2026 to file this request. The company believes their position is strong and they are going to argue their case. This is where it gets really important for investors. If the panel does not agree with F.L.A.S.H and the stock is delisted, it could be a major problem. Delisting typically means the stock will trade on over-the-counter markets, which are far less liquid. This means it will be much harder to buy or sell shares, and the stock price can become extremely volatile. Historically, companies that get delisted often see their stock price plummet. Think about what happened with Sears or Radio Shack, where going through multiple reverse splits and facing delisting warnings led to significant value destruction for shareholders. For a company like F.L.A.S.H, which is already trading at under $1, delisting could mean an even steeper drop, potentially making it very difficult to recover. Now, the company itself acknowledges this risk in their filing. They state that if they are delisted, the liquidity and market price of their common stock could be adversely affected. They are focused on presenting their case to the panel and hoping for a positive outcome. They also included a standard forward-looking statements disclaimer, which basically means that while they intend to pursue the hearing, there is no guarantee they will be successful. This situation with F.L.A.S.H highlights how crucial following listing rules is for companies. Even if the underlying business is sound, failing to meet Nasdaq's procedural requirements can put the entire listing at risk. The company is essentially facing a technicality that could have severe financial repercussions for its shareholders. So, what is my take on all this? The biggest concern here is the potential for delisting. While F.L.A.S.H is actively seeking a hearing and seems confident, the Nasdaq hearings panel has the final say. If they are delisted, it is a very tough road back. The recent news about them being the official title sponsor of the Swiss national cricket men's team and the CEO appearing on Trade at V live seem like attempts to generate positive buzz, but they don't directly address the core issue of the Nasdaq listing. What I'm actually looking for is how this hearing plays out and if they can present a compelling case to Nasdaq. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description.